Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to the new edition of this particular YouTube channel, Analyze with Ade Ayo. As you all know that every Friday like this, we always work out our weekend long bets using the straight winning betting strategy. So we are going to look at games from Saturday and Sunday. Actually, had it been that we are able to make this particular video on time, we should have included Friday games to it. But we are going to look into just 2 days games, that is Saturday and Sunday under the football sport, and we are going to look at just straight winning. So for Saturday games, the first game that I have on my list happens to be under the Turkish league. So let us go. Alright, so another thing that I always do is that I always advise my audience that whenever you are trying to follow these particular tips, kindly make sure that you bet responsibly. And in case if you want to edit, I will suggest you split these particular slips into 4 games per ticket. Alright, so the first game is under the Turkey 1 league. Alright, so this happens to be the league. So this particular game, Atayaspor against Pendikspor. The away team is expected to win this particular game at odd of 1.34 odd. And regarding to the strategy for the straight winning, I've made video on it. You guys can actually join our Telegram platform for the video link, or you can actually browse through this particular channel for the straight winning betting strategy. So we are going for this particular game, straight winning at odd of 1.34 odd. And the second game that I have on my list happens to be under the German League 3. German League 3. So we have it here. So this particular game, Ansar Rostock, they are expected to win the game at odd of 1.29 odd. And another game that I have on my list is under the Qatar League. We have Qatar. Under the Qatar League, and so we have this particular game, Al Rayyan, to actually win this particular game at odd of 1.47 odd. So the next game is under the Saudi Arabia League. The Saudi Arabia League. So we are going for Al Hilal to actually win this particular game. So the home team is expected to win this game at odd of 1.17 odd. So the next game is under the Netherlands League. So here we have match between NAC Breda against PSV, and we are expecting PSV to win this particular game at odd of 1.35 odd. And another game that we have is under the Slovenia League. So we have this particular team, the away team, Domzale against Selj. The away team to win at odd of 1.31 odd. So the next game is under the Turkish Super League, and we are actually expecting Galatasaray to actually win this particular game at odd of 1.18 odd. Straight winning with so many goals. Alright, so now moving forward, we have another game under the Greece League. Greece Super League. So we have Olympiacos to actually win this particular game with the home team to score more than 1 goal. But we are looking into just the home team to actually win this particular game at odd of 1.15 odd. Alright, so the next game, which happens to be the last game for Saturday, is a match under the France League 1, and we are going for PSG there. France League 1. So we have PSG against Le Havre. So the home team is expected to win this particular game at odd of 1.19 odd. So that's all for Saturday, and we are moving on for Sunday games, and we have just 4 games for Sunday games, and that's all for our long bet for this particular round. Right, so let's check. Alright, so the first game that I have on my list for Sunday bet happens to be under the Brazilian League. That is their major league. I have Flamengo to actually win. Oh, sorry. Okay. Flamengo against Red Bull Bragantino. The home team is actually expected to win this particular game at odd of 1.30 odd, and the home team is also expected to give us over 1.5 goals. But let's focus only on home team to actually win this particular game. So fast forwarding to the Austria League, their major league to be precise. So we'll be predicting the match between Salzburg, and I think Salzburg to win, and WSG Tirol. So this particular game, we are expecting the home team to actually win this particular game at odd of 1.51 odd. So we have this, and the next game that I have on my list is under the Serbia Super League for Sunday. And we have this particular game, and we are expecting the away team to actually win this game at odd of 1.15 odd. And lastly, for Sunday, we have just one game left, that is under the Spain La Liga, and we have the match between Elche against Real Madrid, and we are expecting Real Madrid to actually win this particular game. So the odds that the bookies are currently allocating for the away team to win is 1.41 odd. So for this weekend long bet slips, we have just 13 games straight winning, accumulating to 27 odds. Unfortunately, we are unable to get more games up to like 1000 odds or over 100 odds this time. But this happens to be all the games, the most trusted games that we are expecting them to end up as straight winning, either the home team to win or the away team to win. Just 13 games. So in case if you want to edit these particular games, you are free to edit, and in case if you want to split, I would suggest you split maybe at least maybe 4 games per slips, 4 games per slips. All right, so thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, drop a comment in case if you have any question, and regarding to this particular strategy, I've dropped the video on our channel at there your pro tips. You guys can actually browse through that particular channel or join our Telegram platform for more daily tips and our private circle groups for more discipline bets. All right, so see you guys. Bye bye.